It's often said about babies and rookies that they're better seen than heard. Well, that explains my day here at the Minnesota Vikings. Rather than sitting down with the incoming rookies, I got a chance to catch up with some of the veterans to talk about their first days on the job and the lessons that they hope to pass down. Adrian, a lot of rookies walking around here right now, and not to age you at all, but could you bring us back 10 years ago when you walked into your very first Vikings workout?
I can, 10 years ago, I remember walking in and seeing guys like Matt Burt, who was here today, looking good. Matter of fact, my guy is over there, and I used to say, man, that guy's old, And it's funny because guys are looking at me that way as well, But I'm enjoying it. I still feel young. I'm young in the heart. My body feels amazing. I'm just going to be able to just sit back and just take it all in. The young personalities now especially, they keep me young whether they know it or not.
Honestly, I wasn't like overly nervous. I was nervous enough, but I think I had a level of confidence that allowed me to at least perform somewhat to a high level. But it is, it's kind of intimidating when you walk in the building and, there's guys that you've watched for years all around you.
My first experience as an NFL player was training camp. And, reporting a couple days before it was time to go to Mankato, seeing everything for the first time, not having this opportunity in the offseason to kind of get our feet wet, it definitely made rookie year very interesting.
All right, so I'm going to bring you back a little bit to your rookie days. Everyone thinks the NFL draft in that first year is so glamorous, but can you tell me a little bit about what it's really like?
It's probably the longest year of your life as a football player because you go from your college season into all the preparation for the NFL Combine, Senior Bowl. It's really a year-round job even once you get into the league, but especially that year where you're auditioning for all these teams. So it's a stressful time, but an exciting one. And, one part of your life is ending in terms of your amateur, sports career, but your professional career is just beginning and you have to be ready to roll as soon as you get here. So it's definitely exciting, but at the same time stressful.
What were kind of your biggest fears in those moments?
Well, you just want to do everything you can to learn the offense as quick as possible, be able to get out at practice and make plays. And, you have about a week and a half in practice before you're out there playing against other people. So you just want to make sure that you're comfortable enough to go out and make plays and not embarrass yourself. Recently,
you've been quoted as calling yourself the daddy of this team. As a daddy, do you treat the rookies any differently?
Actually, I do treat them differently. I'm typically a little bit harder on them because I'm trying to mold them into the type of professional that I want them to be. I don't call myself the daddy. I think the players kind of say that to me, though.
So when looking to bring in new talent to the Vikings, what's the one trait you consistently look for in a player, and what do you want them to kind of have in common?
I think when I sat down with Coach Zimmer, we put three main components in place we want from our players. One, they have to be smart players. Two, they have to have high character both on and off the field. And three, they have to have true passion for the game. And the biggest mistakes I probably have made is guys that I got enamored with their athletic ability, but were true classic underachievers that never played up to their ability. So those are the three traits that we have really focused on over the last couple of years in our draft. And by getting those type of players in and those having the same type of traits, that it really brings chemistry together down in the locker room.
And now you're considered very much a veteran. With the rookies coming in, do you kind of take them under your wing, or do you let them figure it out a little bit on their own?
We don't have too many rookies this year on the offensive line. Generally, that works within your position group. I mean, there are certain aspects of, football and life and being a pro that you can help guys outside of your group with. But, what I basically do is I tell them our expectations for them are very high and that I don't really care that they haven't been here before. They have to do their job all the time, and a lack of experience isn't an excuse.
I think, that you definitely have to have confidence. You can't come in doubting yourself, but then also with that, you have to kind of balance it with wanting to learn from everybody. You can't be the rookie that comes in and nobody likes him because he knows it all and he's already the man and everything. You want to learn from the guys who have come before you.
Having been a rookie myself, I kind of understand how new players come in looking for that all-wise coach to give them guidance. What do you say to your players right off the bat to give them that confidence?
The first thing I try to do is try to explain to them exactly what kind of player I want them to be, what we expect of them here, how we want them to act, how we want them to practice, those things, and that if they'll pay attention and they'll learn, they have a chance to succeed in this business.
All right. Thanks, Coach.